Hello students, today we are going to talk about making notes, its importance and the different ways of taking notes. But before starting the video, I have a very simple question for you. Can you share one common challenge that readers face while reading classics? Can you share that? Yes, the challenge is remembering all the important details, and the solution to this problem is making notes. So today we are going to discuss about note making. Let's see in detail what do you understand by this note making. Note taking is like creating a map for your brain. It's a way to write down important content you learn or read in a book, article or even during a class. And it's a crucial skill when tackling lengthy texts like classics. It also helps to stay engaged, understand complex ideas and retain information. Now let's see what is the importance of making notes. It actually helps you to remember, organize information, helps with understanding, focuses your attention, review and study aid. Now when we are talking about note making, its importance, let's focus on different ways of making notes. There are different methods and we'll take each in detail. We have 6 different methods. First one is box and bullet method, annotating, mind mapping, outline method, highlighting and the last one 2-column notes. So we'll take each in detail, but before that I'll show you one paragraph. This is a very important extract from a classic, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and this is towards the end of the story when Scrooge, the main character, goes a drastic transformation. Initially, he was a very miser and greedy, unfeeling individual, but towards the end, he transforms to a generous person, and this extract shows this feeling. So let's have a read of this paragraph. Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master and as good a man as the good old city knew, or any other good old city, town or borough in the good old world. Now this is one paragraph. We are going to make notes of this particular paragraph in different ways. So let's start with box and bullet method. We'll talk about this method first. In this method, you create boxes or headings for key topics or ideas and then use bullet points to jot down important details or sub-points under each topic. It's actually a structured way to organize information with boxes indicating main concepts and bullets for supporting information. Now let's have a look at this. Scrooge's transformation. This is the main idea. This is given in a box and the bullet points are better than his word, did it all and more. And the second main idea that is given in the box is impact on Tiny Tim, and the bullet points under this heading are second father to Tiny Tim, became a good friend, master and man. So this is the way of taking notes with this method, that is box and bullet method. Now let's see another way of taking notes of the same paragraph. Now we talk about annotating. Now what is annotating? Actually it is like having a conversation with the text. You're conversing with the text as if that text is somebody and you are talking to that person. You write questions, comments or thoughts right in the margins of your book that you're reading or on sticky notes. You can have a look. Now this is the same paragraph and whatever you find relevant, you make a sticky note or you write a comment on the margin. So we have impact on Tiny Tim here. This is the important thing that you find and you are writing it as a comment on the margin. So this is simply annotating. Now moving ahead students, we have mind mapping. As the word suggests, it is a visual note-taking technique that involves creating a diagram with a central topic or idea at the center and branching out to related concepts or subtopics. It's a free form and creative method for representing ideas and their connections. Now let's see what is there. We have Scrooge's transformation as the central idea, and the branches are Scrooge's action, like he's keeping his promise and doing more. And the second branch is, what is the impact on Tiny Tim? Acting as a second father, good master, good man and good friend. So it's more of a visual technique of taking notes. Now moving on to the next one, outline method. Now outline method involves using a hierarchical structure to organize notes. Start with the main topic or idea and use indentation to create sub-levels for supporting details. This method actually focuses on the relationships between ideas and helps you see the overall structure of the information. Like we have the first point, Scrooge's transformation, and the subtopic or the subpoints are better than his word, did it all and more. And the second main idea is impact on Tiny Tim, and the subpoints are second father to Tiny Tim, became a good friend, master and man. So this is the outline of this particular paragraph that we have noted down in the form of outline method. Moving ahead, students, we have highlighting. This is a very colorful method of making notes. Highlighting is like coloring the most important parts of a text. You use different colors or a bright marker to make the key information stand out. As you can see, we have 4 different colors here, and green is used to highlight the main character Scrooge. Then his characteristics or the positives that he has done are highlighted in yellow. Then the other character, Tiny Tim, is highlighted using the pink color, and then the transformation of Scrooge is highlighted in blue color. So this is a colorful way of interacting with the text and making notes. And the last method is 2-column notes. With this method, you divide your note paper into 2 columns. The left column is used for key phrases or the main phrases or main ideas, while the right column is for supporting details or explanations. It's an effective way to summarize information while keeping the main points separate from supporting content. For example, we have key phrases like Scrooge's transformation on the left side and the supporting ideas on the right side, that is Scrooge better than his word, did more. And the second main idea is impact on Tiny Tim, and the supporting detail is became a second father to Tiny Tim, a good friend, master and man. So students, we have done 6 different types of taking notes. Now what is the difference? The difference lies in your own perception. Whichever method you find convenient, you can use that for taking notes. So again, it's a very personal choice. Whether you take notes highlighting or annotating or 2-column notes, the main objective is that you should be able to remember all the important details while reading lengthy texts like classics. I hope you have understood these methods, and now I have the post task for you, which is very simple. You have to read step 2 of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens and prepare notes using box and bullet method. I hope you would be able to do this and enjoy watching this video. Thank you. Happy learning.